Hi, I'm Dr. Tommy. I help people solve the problems caused by being themselves. Uh, I'm a 74-year-old psychometrician, and if you haven't already watched my two foundational videos, Meet Dr. Tommy and What is Opposite Strengths, I suggest you watch those before watching these episodes, as those will give you a much better understanding about what these episodes are all about. Now, uh, let's get right into the moment of the news. And the moment of the news was the iTunes Festival in London several years ago, and one of the most iconic rock stars of our day, Dave Grohl, was uh, drumming in a performance by Foo Fighters when a fight broke out in the crowd. And this distracted him, and he could see that it was distracting other people in the audience, and so he got up and he screamed at the people that were involved in this altercation, and it was kind of shocking. People clapped, but how that's not something we normally see or expect from Dave Grohl. He's a really grounded individual, and he's very personable, and he's likes to take care of people. So what happened in this moment? Well, when this happened, when this altercation started in the crowd, uh, Dave Grohl wanted to make sure it ended and make sure that the crowd enjoyed the concert, and that the Foo Fighters could deliver what they had promised to deliver to the crowd. So Dave Grohl, normally leading with dependent risking, taking care of people, being concerned about people, moved into his independent risking strength, which was when you get polarized in independent risking, a lot of time that becomes anger and contempt of other people. And when he did that, that triggered, you may recognize this from the Will Smith episode from last week. That triggered his risking strength, and he moved into action, and he yelled, stopped the song, and just behaved in a way that we didn't expect. So it was kind of the same trigger as we saw in Will Smith. He was trying to have a positive action result with what he did, but he did it in the wrong way. Now, we've all done something like that ourselves. We're trying to get a result, and by doing so, we polarize on a particular strength, and we take the wrong action to get there. So we can understand why Dave Grohl did that, and why, especially, it was a moment out of character for him. It wasn't his natural way of being, and so we can sympathize with him and empathize with him, and maybe apply some of that sympathy and empathy to ourselves. So that's it for this week's Decoding Polarization. Next week, I'm going to look back at a moment in time and talk about a sports hero who found himself embroiled in a controversy, and the really negative way that he responded to that controversy. It was a response that was of his own making, and it didn't turn out well for his reputation. So until next week's episode will drop at on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. Central. And until then, if you haven't watched those two foundational videos, they're pinned in the comment below. Meet Dr. Tommy and What is Opposite Strengths. Then please do those, and you can also review the first episode that we made on Will Smith. It's in the playlist as well. So until next Wednesday, Let's look forward to making sense of what doesn't make sense.